Mr. Judge, what's up? Let your sister out. Go ahead with mommy. Yeah, I'm wiped 12 fucking hours of lifting crates non-stop all day. I'm so fucking tired. Yo, I hope y'all don't see my ashy kneecap. I'm exhausted. This live in you 2 hours tops. 2 hours tops. That's all y'all getting on me tonight. I'm lucky I did this motherfucker. Why does it keep my screen keep blacking out like that? Oh, let me see if I can turn this up. Oh wait, am I on the wrong lighting setting? There we go. 2 hours tops. We ain't getting no longer than that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fucking tired. I'm sorry. Khalid. Oh, you just remind me. I gotta hit. He live on somebody else's channel right now too. He been doing his rounds. He ain't playing. One time I set that up Friday. White. That's what my old ass get for thinking I can go out there and play football with them young boys yesterday. Thinking I could go out there and I got work the ball too. Oh man, thinking I could go out there and play with the young boys yesterday. Young boys was cooking me. He said my kids getting me with the daddy bop. When I play be right, knees be buckling. With the diddy bop. Knees be buckling. Yeah, the young boy was smoking me yesterday. I could not keep up with this little boy. It wasn't that he was faster than me. He had more cardio. Halfway through the game, timeout. I need some oxygen. I quit. Sub. Yeah. Sub. Yeah, I'm done. Sub. Time to ice up these beats. You done already? Yes. I don't know what I was thinking of going out there with these young boys. I'm pretty good. From video was getting good. Oh, okay. Oh, you just reminded me. I ain't gonna lie. I fell asleep last night. I forgot to watch that video. Oh, but I am gonna still do some uploads to your videos. You just remind me. I've just been so wiped from work. I knew I had to do an upload to something. Either I was gonna go live and do an upload, but I can do the upload. I can review your video, but when I wake up for work tomorrow and then edit it at work. I got an hour lunch. Your video is only 7 minutes. That shouldn't take me about 5-10 minutes to do it. To do a reaction upload. The kids, not life with the kids. You done already, OG? Yeah, I'm done. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I can come out here and run with you young boys. Yeah, I think it was just my cardio. Like it wasn't my skills, it was my cardio. Like I was winded real quick. One quick sprint down the field, ready to die. But yeah, we're here today because Umar, somebody about to eat their ass whoop. Umar tried to dox the throat goat lady, and it backfired. She set him up good. He tried to dox the throat goat, and she set him up. She set him up real good. Hold on, let me find the original video. I don't want somebody else's reaction. DJ, what the fuck was you watching on YouTube? You keep doing this shit. Go play. Yeah. Shut the door. Where is it at? Where is it at? Hold on for a second. My bad, y'all. I had to get my daughter. But yeah, you said I got doxxed in my youth. Nothing happened though. Well, apparently he tried to dox her. She set him up good. She set him up good. Apparently, I let her explain the story. I let her explain the story. And also, Charleston White then said some old foul shit about Nipsey Hussle. talking about him spitting piss on his grave. We're gonna go over that too. That does not sit right with me. Matter of fact, I should go over that first. Let's go over that first. I want to go over that first. Because that shit was bonkers. This nigga went. While we wait for some people to get into the building and we wait for the main event, we'll watch this Charleston White situation. You done said some old foul shit about Nipsey, but this shit here, boy, you better not never take a trip to California. Boy, you might not be able to, boy, the shit he said and this.
What he said about Nipsey Hussle during his most recent interview with Say Cheese TV.
Jacksonville rap haven't been the same since Fulio died.
It'll never be the same.
When Fulio died, none of that was real.
It'll never be the same. Because he was the entity. But he was a dark entity. He was a God entity. That's how you know God can't come grab nothing. When God grab, it don't die. It lives on like Nipsey's legacy, like Tupac's legacy.
Oh, so now you giving Nipsey his flowers. Okay, hold on. Now you giving
And the dude set this shit up. He should be held just as responsible as Charleston White in this situation. Because you set that shit up. You knew how that man was going to react when you said that. Why couldn't you just let him give Nipsey his flowers and just shut the fuck up? But no, you had to get the content, right? It's all about the content, right? Don't care about the man's family.
Nipsey his flowers?
Sean Cotton is putting on a masterclass on how to get a clip right now. Now, I like Sean, but if Adam would have done what Sean Cotton just did, y'all would have called
He
got the queen. That absolutely for
that nigga look funky.
That he just exposed himself accidentally.
You did it on accident. You didn't realize. I had to catch you on that.
Accident is a mistake.
Nipsey, come on, his influence. Nah, come on, bro. Don't play his influence.
That's not no mistake, man. Cut it out, bro. Charleston White actually loves Nipsey Hussle. He actually likes Nipsey Hussle and respect.
You ever see a big nigga and they look like their hands stink? Don't it look like if he waved his hands in front of you, it just smell like ass? He got them fat, funky looking fingers.
But because Charleston White has such a toxic relationship with the West Coast, he feels like he has to disrespect Nipsey Hussle to get back at the West Coast. But we now know he actually likes Nipsey Hussle, right? Now, Sean,
look, don't he look like he got them fingers that are just that you just know stank? He's probably been scratching under his rolls all day. He's so-called God daughter. Lord, what? The dude doesn't even sound intelligent. Actually, I lost the ability to smell as a child. Oh, sorry to hear that. But his fingers just look funky. I'm sorry. It looked like he'd probably be scratching up on it and scratching his ass. And it just looked funky. No, but they said on No Jumper, they got to put a blanket down because this nigga don't be wearing no drawers. And when he get up, the couch be smelling like straight ass. Bounce that ass.
Realizing Charleston White is a tad bit uncomfortable right now, he begins to other.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Nipsey Hussle, baby.
That's what Charleston White did.
When Nipsey died,
Nipsey Hussle, baby.
Come on.
You done took me that Nipsey Hussle.
No, I'm saying when Nipsey died,
well, I didn't hear that part.
Come on.
You done took me that
Nipsey died,
Nipsey Hussle, baby.
That's what Charleston White did.
When Nipsey died,
Nipsey Hussle, baby.
Bro, see, And the fact that, you know what we need to start doing? We need to start getting mad at Charleston, because Charleston is going to be who he is. We need to start getting mad at these motherfucking Say Cheese. He's the main one we should boycott and stop watching. Say Cheese need to be held accountable. I don't see why nobody's holding him accountable. Because you keep he's done most of his shenanigans and all the bullshit that he said and disrespectful, outrageous things he said has been done on Say Cheese's platform. He's the one that needs his ass whooped.
Ah, come on.
You done took me that Nipsey Hussle.
No, I'm saying when Nipsey died, everybody was trying to do real estate.
I spit on Nipsey, her grave. I just spit on your floor. I spit.
And not only did he disrespect you, he spit on your floor. Just with some content, right? Just for some content. You'll let a nigga disrespect someone's child, disrespect a dead man's child, not only the dead man's child, disrespect that thing, and then spit on your floor. And then spit on your floor, all for some content, right? You can't be King Von. And you know what's crazy? Is the disloyalty to King Von. This was King Von's DJ. I believe so. This was his DJ. And you let him come on your platform and disrespect the shit out of King Von and his mother. Why? Because you out of a job? Because you don't want to get up and get a fucking job? I would never allow my channel to go this far. Not just to not so you don't gotta have a job. Your integrity is worth this. This is a bad look for Chicago, because I think the dude from Chicago.
On nigga grave, and I'll piss on his tombstone on the set, cuz. Don't tell me about no motherfucking Nipsey and that.
Then he disrespected the set.
I just spit on your float. I spit on nigga grave, and I'll piss on his tombstone on the set, cuz. Oh, I spit on nigga grave, and I'll piss on his tombstone on the set, cuz. Float. I spit on Nipsey, her grave.
Saying when Nipsey died, everybody was trying to do real estate.
I spit on Nipsey, her grave. I just spit on your float. I spit on nigga grave, and I'll piss on his tombstone on the set, cuz. Don't tell me about no motherfucking Nipsey and that got earmuffs killed.
See what I?
And then you see how he tried to say she's from Texas. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of DJU. Okay, say cheese is from Texas. Okay, but you see how he trying to clean it up like that's gonna make it better. He's trying to. He said that nigga got Aries killed, meaning he's saying the character Nipsey got Aries is Nipsey's real name. So he's trying to say his rap persona got the real man killed. His rap persona had nothing to do with his death. It had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Allegedly, Big U was the one who did that shit because he was mad because Nipsey wouldn't kick in on check-in. You know how them old heads want a piece of your or your cut, want a piece of your pie, and Nipsey wouldn't give it to him. So he didn't see him as an old head no more. Why am I giving you a piece of my hard-earned money? Allegedly. But you let this man spit on your floor and do all this just for some fucking views, bro. I'm not be honest with you in this situation. I'm mad at Charleston, But I'm not as mad as Charles at him as I am at fucking whoever this bald head, big eared little bastard is who recorded this motherfucker and allowed him to do it on his platform. Little bald head coward. First of all, he pulled a gun out on you on your own set, on your own fucking, on your own show, your own platform. You still let him back. He's spitting on your floor, bro. What the? How does nobody see that this man is a fucking just a bigger coward as Charleston White? You allowed this man to come on your platform and disrespect people, mothers, dead people, all for some fucking clicks and views. Hey, it's looking like there ain't no integrity down there in Texas. What I'm seeing.
I told y'all the playground tactic work every time. Now Charleston White went a tad bit too far. That's an extreme. That's a tad bit too disrespectful. But Charleston White was kind of backed out.
People over
Aramis was a gangbanger before he became Nipsey Hussle. That got him killed.
them people over in that other country is saying Aramis. Nip. It was a
You let him spit on your floor again. Bro, you are a fucking coward. He's the worst kind of coward. So is Charleston. I ain't gonna lie. This is the worst look for Texas there could be. I thought the Cowboys was a bad look for Texas. God damn.
flip of the tongue.
When Nip died, though, everybody was trying to get in real estate.
Nobody knew where they at now. Because God wasn't in it. Where is the marathon? Where's the...
My bad. You let him spit on his floor again. Bro, this is I thought the Dallas Cowboys was a bad look for Texas. These niggas are the worst look for Texas ever. You let this man spit all over your floor, disrespect dead people just for some click and views, bro. Just to get a video out. I wish somebody would come in my motherfucking house and spit. Not only disrespect dead people, you spitting on my floor. You disrespected the dead man's son, who's innocent, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Disrespected that dead man, told him he'll spit and piss on his grave, and then spit on your floor twice. Boy, you need to be smacking you bald ass head, both of them.
Who got a testimony and say, Nip? Nobody.
His brother's...
His brother is riding off his brother's insurance money. His brother is riding off his brother's celebrity status of his celebrity friends come and support him. His brother. His brother's still angry. Didn't you see the brother go to Costa Rico and try to press and say, go die for Nip? Fuck Nip. Nobody's dying for that bitch. So don't tell me about Nip, brother. He's angry. He's bitter. There's nothing God can do with Sam Hart or Thug's heart. That's why they need celebrity power.
And who are you to say what God can do with somebody's heart? You are the most evil, foul motherfucker. You see, yo, I'm so sick of people justifying shit for these evil motherfuckers. This man is the evilest person on the internet. And these motherfuckers fall for it every time. As soon as they point this shit out. Oh. Future said this. Lil Wayne said that. What the fuck they got to do with it? Ain't got nothing to do with the evil shit you say. You saying your shit with intent and you mean it. They saying shit in rants. There's a difference. And what 50-year-old man goes, when you point out his fucking flaws, he goes, well, this person is doing it. What the fuck, we at recess? Only teenagers do shit like that.
was always the leader. He always led Nipsey in the right way, in the entrepreneurship
How he lead his brother in the right way, and his brother died crippin'. And Sam wasn't no crip.
He has a successful burger business right now.
Sam don't have a successful burger business. Nipsey had a successful burger business when he died. Sam just took the same successful burger business and built it off celebrity fame. If Nip wasn't your brother, you wouldn't have Black Sam. So don't tell me about the fake and fraud.
So what? So you gonna flaunt? You gonna what? Because Nip was his brother? The fuck is you talking about? You forgot that Sam was the businessman and all the shit? He showed Nips how to do all that? They benefited off of each other. His brother was the businessman. Nip had all the star power. Come together, marathon. And if King Von wouldn't have died, Nips wouldn't have died, you wouldn't have shit to say. So, what's the difference right here? You saying that Sam wouldn't have shit if Nip wouldn't have died. Well, if Nip wouldn't have died, you wouldn't have shit to talk about. If King Von wouldn't have died, we wouldn't even know who the fuck you are. The only reason why you got popular because you started dissing dead rappers. If none of those rappers would have died, where would Charleston White be? Still smoking crack in Texas. With that ugly ass wife. Looking like the female gremlin. Just because he says some shit with conviction, that doesn't make it right. And I don't respect nobody. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't respect you if you respect this man. I have zero respect for you. If you follow this man and you think he's doing something or he's good or he's funny, whatever, I have zero respect for you. I'm gonna look at you sideways. That's just my opinion.
Who y'all idolize because they inherit some money. He did not work to build that from the ground up. He built it from his brother's death.
Charleston.
And you built your shit off of King Von death. You're building your shit now off of Nipsey's death. You're doing the exact same thing. At least that was his brother. Like, what do you mean? If King Von wouldn't have died, would we know Charleston White today? No. We would not know who Charleston White is. He would be another crackhead in Texas right now. Dewberry probably would have murked your ass when he got out of jail. He probably let your ass slide because you had some money when you got out, and he figured, hey, I might as well stick by his side and get some money off this shit instead of unaliving his ass for snitching on him. Dewberry another fucking fool.
He was selling out. I booked him twice, bro. In Dallas, sold out.
I never heard him come one time.
Sold out.
Now, I heard about him going to the bookstore. I heard him going about him to the bookstore. I ain't heard about him in Dallas.
Sold out.
I'm sorry. I'd rather walk around with a patch on my eye like Slick Rick than to have that shit. I'm sorry. I would rather walk around with the Slick Rick patch than to have that shit hanging off my face. A sellout mocking another sellout. Right. Wait, huh? Who's the other sellout? We know Charleston's a sellout. Who's the other sellout in this situation? Yeah, he's a sellout. When you say he's mocking a sellout, who's the other sellout? But I would rather walk around with the slick. I'd rather walk around with the eye just. Oh, other people like him. Okay. I get it. I'd rather just have the eye completely missing than to walk around like that. That's scarier than having a hole in your face. Because the one eye moved and the other one just stays still. That's scarier than walking around with the eye missing.
I heard about when he went to Cooper Road in Shreveport, but I was living in LA when he died. And I wasn't hearing nobody bump his music. I was coming down here to Texas. I ain't hear him on the radio.
He wasn't mainstream, but he had a cult following.
There you go.
He had a cult following.
Don't tell me about a cult following. Cult following is a small percentage of people. So nobody was really playing the music. Not in LA. They weren't playing.
That nigga a crackhead. Look how he's running around the room. That nigga's a crackhead. You cannot tell me this nigga is not a crackhead. Look at his energy. Crackheads are bipolar. He can go from 0 to 100 real quick. He's running around the room in circles and shit. This is a crackhead with money. Rex, what's up? Make sure y'all hit that like button. This is a crackhead with money. He just said he would spit on and piss on Nipsey's grave, then proceeded to spit on this man's floor twice. Then he said, fuck Nipsey Hussle's son. Fuck his baby. And this man just sitting there. I'd have been like, nah, cut this. I wouldn't even put this footage out. All for some fucking clicks and views, bro. Rich dope fiend Charlie Sheen. that rhymed. All for some clicks and just for some like just say cheese needs to be held accountable. That's the part that everybody keeps missing and everybody keeps letting slide. We need to hold these motherfuckers who keep interviewing him and letting him say this shit and then putting the video out. You have a choice not to put this shit out and you do it anyway. So I hope them California niggas come for him and Charleston. I hope he catches just as much as heat as Charleston is for saying this shit. And he think that he's going to get away with unaliving somebody if they come for him. Not if you're provoking the violence. There's plenty of videos of you online provoking people. I think there's some type of rule for that. Instigating, isn't that instigating? There's some law towards that. I believe so. I could be wrong, but I think there's a law towards that where if you're instigating the violence and the violence comes to you, you can't just call self-defense because you provoked it intentionally. He's not going to get off with self-defense. I don't know why he really believes that. I don't know why people keep thinking that he's going to get off with self-defense.
Never heard him come one time.
Sold out.
Now, I heard about him going to the bookstore. I heard him going about been to the bookstore. I ain't heard about him in Dallas.
Sold out.
I heard about when he went to Cooper Road in Shreveport, but I was living in LA when he died. And I wasn't hearing nobody bump his music. I was coming down here to Texas. I ain't hear him on the radio.
He wasn't mainstream, but he had a cult following.
There you go.
He had a cult following.
Don't tell me about a cult following. Cult following is a small percentage of people. So nobody was really playing the music. Not in LA. They weren't playing it in the cars or none. It was a small cult following.
Because he was independent.
No. It's not about that.
He didn't have a machine.
All I'm saying, whether he had the machine or not, nobody knew him but a small group. So that's all I'm saying. Nobody knew him. I understand y'all love him. Nobody knew him because he had a cult is a small thing. It's not a nation. The nation didn't know him. Once he died, all over the country. But prior to his death,
come on, you know death is the biggest promotion.
This is what I'm saying.
What are you talking about? The marathon was a successful business before Nipsey died. But all right, y'all, let me get to the main event because I'm done. This dude is really pissing me off. I can't sit here and listen to this fucking babbling fool. Back to the main event, what we all here for.
Y'all want
Umar tried to dox this lady, and she had a friend that wanted to basically set Umar up. So he pretended to be a chick and was talking to Umar. And Umar apparently tried to dox her. I couldn't get the whole thing because I was at work. He was really busy, so I couldn't really listen as hard as I should have. So my reaction is probably going to be a fresh one, most likely, because I only heard bits and pieces.
I'm gonna take this man.
Oh, I want to watch the original video. I don't want to. Hold on, let me refresh. Let me go to the original video. There it is.
Good information to tell y'all. I'm just waiting for council to get back in town from Labor Day and be able to say that I can speak publicly about it. But baby, 2 days ago, I lay down, I take a nap because y'all know how my schedule is, and I wake up and I have these screenshots. And then I'm like, who is this? I send a text or something to that effect. They call me. So when the person calls me, they give me the story. It's a man. He's on the East Coast. He has decided that he was going to start messing with Umar. And so he decided to start texting him as a woman. And so Umar, being thirsty as he is, decides to start texting him back. And they're back and forth texting. The woman, he sent a picture. He wanted a picture. So he sent a picture, and they start talking. And I go viral by that time. So we're viral, and the man gets my information. This is the beauty of being putting up phone numbers, thinking that you are going to hurt somebody. You just told all your enemies where I'm at. Oh, y'all. So anyway,
you got catfished by a dude, and apparently, whenever Umar has a problem with someone, he finds out their information and he gets the women that he's dealing with, or the women that follow him, to keep spam calling these people and making threats and trying to dox their information. She's going to explain it all.
He sends him all my personal information that Umar knows of. That's the key.
Wow, so you got catfished by a dude thinking that it's the woman, right? Umar sends this dude, who he thinks is a woman, all of her personal, the information that he knows of, to this guy, trying to convince this woman that the man that he thinks is a woman, to harass her. This is who you want to be a principal? This is who y'all sending y'all money to? Black queens forever, huh?
Oh, y'all. So anyway, he sends him all my personal information that Umar knows of. That's the key. That Umar knows of. He sends the address and phone numbers that Umar knows of, okay? He sends it to this man, and the man reaches out to me, and he tells me all of this. Now, what's the big deal, right? I gotta say that because there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna be thinking this. The problem is that even those are not my address, there's somebody's address. And here's the thing. I've never passed any Umar's address to anyone.
Wow. So now what if this person was actually a crazy fan and went to some of those addresses to do something? there are going to be innocent people at that house that this crazy fan could have went and did something to. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. So this is how you threaten and intimidate the women from not talking? Because she said there's a bunch of women that have not come out yet, and they can't come out because they got shit to lose. He has explicit photos of these women. He has their addresses, their phone numbers, and he's threatened to release all of these things. And that's why these women don't want to come out, according to her. And she's showing and proving that these things are true. Because he thought he was talking to a female and was actually talking to a man. And he tried to dox this woman here. This is what he does to intimidate women into silence.
Anyone.
I'll make you ain't that like
There's only one person that I know possibly that might have his address, and we didn't even verify that. Well, yeah, we did, but I didn't give it to him. I never gave his social. I never gave his family stuff. I never gave any of his public stuff, even his children's info. I've never ever leaked anything like that. Never, because I'm keeping this in perspective. What I am dealing with is someone that has the intent to get information and use it in a bad way. Y'all want to take this man, and I'm going to post what I can post that this guy sent me. But Umar was hoping that someone would come to harm me. I am here with my minor son. Y'all want to take this man and y'all want to put him in a school with kids, and he has the capability of doing something like that. Now imagine how it feels, because we've become so desensitized, and the public knew he doxed my son. My son's a minor. He ain't got nothing to do with this, just like his daughters.
And he doxed her son, who's a minor. He doxed her son, who's a minor. Where did he do that at? Because her son didn't want to take his side. First, you harassed her son. Then when her son didn't want to take your side, you doxed him, right? You doxed him, had people calling her son. You had people calling her. And you try to put her address out there to have people go and harass her at her home. This, and she's right. Now imagine if this man does open the school and he has a fallout with one of the mothers, or a disagreement with one of the parents. He has all of their personal information, because you got to put your personal information down to sign your kids up for school. So he's going to have all that, and if he'll do it on the internet, you don't think he'll do it in real life? This is who y'all want to be a principal of a school. This is who you're donating to build a school where he has access to all of this type of information. Or gets upset with the kids. Right. He already said what he's going to do when he gets upset with the kids. He's going to put his hands on them.
Don't have nothing to do with this. My daughter said, take Umar and use it. And even verify that possibly that might have his address. And we didn't even verify that. Well, yeah, we did. But I didn't give it to him. I never gave his social. I never gave his family stuff. I never gave any of his public stuff, even his children's info. I've never, ever leaked anything like that. Never. Because I'm keeping this in perspective. What I am dealing with is someone that has the intent to get information and use it in a bad way. Y'all want to take this man, and I'm going to post what I can post that this guy sent me. But Umar was hoping that someone would come to harm me. I am here with my minor son. Y'all want to take this man and y'all want to put him.
And Umar is aware that she's there with her minor son. That's how dirty that man is. He was going to have somebody go to her home and harm her and her minor son. These are two people that he claims that he cares about the most. Black women and black children. But yet here we are with evidence that you tried to harm a black woman and a black child.
In a school with kids, and he has the capability of doing something like that. Right. Now imagine how it feels, because we've become so desensitized, and the public knew he doxed my son. My son's a minor. He ain't got nothing to do with this, just like his daughters don't have nothing to do with this. My daughter went up. He ain't got nothing to do with this. The women that he has running that page, or the one, I never, even when I did put up a picture where her son was in there, I took it down. The audacity, because y'all have put up my kids, but I still took it down. It was only one of the kids. It wasn't all of them. That I'll let you know. I know about them too. I have to let y'all know that you cannot put that man in a school. You cannot have parents coming in, filling out applications to put and enroll their children in that school, because as soon as things don't go right, this is what this man is capable of doing. You send your resume to him, you fall out with him, this is what he's capable of doing.
Right. And you talk about super soaking the mothers as they come in there with their pajamas. So if let's say he does that. Let's say he super soaks one of the mothers, right? And they have a fallout with him. And they expose him for doing that. You don't think he's capable of doing this? You don't think he's already done it? So you don't think he's not going to do this to people that he falls out with in the school? This is diabolical. Any man that uses his power and influence to intimidate, he's not even intimidating men, he's intimidating women. Well, that's why everybody over there at over on Lennon channel. After this video, we'll jump over to Lennon channel and see what he got going. You said you super soaked your wife last night. He's a dickhead.
So pictures and information, that is how, like the weasel, this is how he protects himself. This is a lot of the concern with the women that have come to me on the low, that they have shit to lose. I get it. But this is also a man that has proclaimed that he gets death threats. Y'all want to take and put this man in a building with children.
That's a fact. I never thought about that. He claims that he gets death threats on a daily basis by so-called white supremacists and struggle streamers and haters. Why would you want that man in the building with your child all day? She gives you a lot to think about when it comes to Umar that you don't normally think about. Why would you want this man in the building with your children all day, claiming he gets death threats, claiming people are trying to unalive him all the time? You don't think if somebody really wanted to do that, that wouldn't be the best place to find him? Especially if it's white supremacists. They kill two birds with one stone, literally. You don't think that's something that they would do? He's a liability. He's a cancer to the black community and to your children if you have this man around him.
So explaining all of this to others really lets you know how desensitized we have become, because some people don't see anything wrong with it. They just don't see nothing wrong with it. And there's something very fucking wrong with this. It's different from telling situations or instance. But this is stuff like you're giving out where people lay their head. Not that it's true, but just that what you think is true. And it doesn't matter. Somebody lives at that address.
And no matter what, no matter how you slice it, even if she doesn't live at that address, which she says she doesn't, you're still putting innocent people in danger for your own selfish reasons. And also, you're taking advantage of your fans, the people that follow you. I mean, look at the stipulations you gotta have to be a true fan of his. It's narcissistic. It's cult-like. 16 likes, 24 people in the chat. Come on, family, get those likes up, please. I got a strike on my channel last week. I've been yanked out the algorithm. I need to get back in the algorithm, so I need y'all to be hitting that like button for me.
Somebody lives there. People that have the ability to do things like that, the right people have to know about them. It's not about if they can get it to me at all. I could have just left it at that. But they could possibly get somebody that go over there to that address and try to start something or do something.
Right.
That's somebody innocent. His following don't think that much ahead.
Nope, they obviously don't. If they couldn't think that much ahead to see that he was scamming them out of that money for that damn school, they damn sure ain't gonna think much ahead about what they're doing when he asks them to do something.
And when I say following, I'm talking about the women that run behind him. There ain't no goddamn way a man could get me to play on another woman's phone. Never. But, you know, maybe back in middle school. But there are some people that are not, they're not thinkers. I told everybody, don't call them phones. Don't call them phones. But people gonna do what they're gonna do. They are hip to text now, burning, Google phone. They're hip to all that shit. They have cars. They know what they're doing. They're good at what they do. Yeah, he don't need to be in a school with kids at all.
Oh.
All right.
He does not need to be nowhere near no schools. Okay, since we got a little bit more time, let's see what Lennon is over there talking about. Hold on, let me look at this. Hold on, this should be on my history. Let's see what Lennon over there talking about. Wee.
Forward, back, forth, and back and forth. It was some song I remember back in the day popped in my head. Was it SWV or I can't remember. Anyway.
America, I want to also do in Africa because it's Pan-Africanist. We don't believe that you ignore your domestic struggle. I still have an obligation to my people here, but I also see the larger struggle, and that is doing what we need to do for ourselves permanently on the continent, because anything you build here, they can take it. Once FDMG is up and running, I'm going to automatically have to start thinking about how long before I need to repatriate to the continent. Because if my school does what it is born to do, and it will, I'm going to be too much of a threat.
Prince of premeditated alibis. You know what that sounded like to me? A premeditated alibi for why he got that goddamn citizenship in Ghana. Now, you got to think about what's going on. No, why would you? My nigga, if you want to run a school in America, you think people gonna ship their kids to Africa just to go to school? Hey, come on! I don't think you really believed it. You can't really believe that shit. You thought you were gonna be big enough to where you're gonna be running school. You knew that this shit was gonna come to a collapse someday. And you knew you was gonna need to skedaddle, beat feet. You knew you was gonna have to get the fuck. Look. That should be a meme right there. Just put it up full mass. This right here should be a meme. Lennon's face. That should be a meme. Any nigga that we know lying. That face. Somebody screenshot this for me. Who in the chat got my number? Shut up. If you're still in here, screenshot that and put it in the chat. Put it in the back chat. Put it in our chat. Man's it. Or screenshot this and send it to me. One of y'all. That's going to be a meme. I'm using that as a meme.
Just like with Black Wall Street, you got to know.
Did you hear this?
How long you got on your lease.
See the bad twin side-eyeing him?
Before you get the hell out of Dodge.
See, he already has an exit strategy. This is in 2020.
Right. He already had his exit strategy planned. Lennon knew where I was going with that. Premeditated alibi. He knew. He said, bro, if they really thought you was a threat, they knew that nigga was scamming. Why do you think the government has been going after him like that? Or try to assassinate him? If Umar was really genuinely about what he says he's doing, they would have took his ass out so quick. He would not be here today. That's what should let you know that these niggas is frauds. Look at all the leaders that were actually genuinely doing all the things that they said they were doing. Are they alive today? Don't worry, I'll wait. And that's why I fear for King Randall. I ain't wishing that on him or trying to put that on him, but I'm here for him. He's only small right now, but if that thing grows, we gotta protect him. We gotta look out for him. I fear for Chew Butter, because they're actually doing what they said they were doing. Look at all the people, other people that were bigger than both of them, who said that they were doing something. What happened? They were frauds. And all the ones that really was doing something or either small's too small for them to be worried about, but they probably got an eye on them, or they're dead, unalive. If Umar was really about as big as Umar had gotten, if he really was about what he said he's about, they'd have been blew his head off long time ago. Now, he actually could have been a threat, but they knew that man was pocketing that money. You think the FBI would watch that nigga? See, but you think the government didn't? He wasn't a blip on their radar, and they said, "Oh, let's check this out real quick." And they probably saw where he was spending the money. They'd have threw his ass in jail by now, which they probably doing. They probably letting the shit pile up so they could throw him in jail because they knew he was scamming. They probably. This is what I think. I think he might have been a blip on the radar. If he was, they probably sent somebody over to check him out. Like reported back, oh, he got a big following, and he could be a threat, but he keeping that money. All right, so just in case he is a threat, I want you to pile up some evidence on him. So when it's time to take him out, we don't even gotta do like we did the last leaders. We just throw his ass in jail. I don't know about you, but if I was in Ghana and I found my bank accounts froze by the IRS, I'm not coming back to the U.S. He's a fool. Mr. Judge, you stupid. He said if Umar was smart, he would have gathered all the money and fled to Ghana and transferred the money. That's what he probably could have been doing. And the IRS probably caught on to that shit, and that's why they froze them accounts and forced him to come back. Remember I said that before? He could have been trying to put that money in them accounts. And they probably said, whoop, not go on. Froze that shit and forced him to come back to find out what's going on.
You know, once we open this one, I got to think about when I need to repatriate back to Africa. Remember, he got his Ghanaian citizenship. Pay attention. Put the pieces together. All right.
Right, man.
By the way, I pulled up a video.
The second I found out he was going to
from February 9th of 2019 when Umar made the school announcement, and he does an outside tour. This is the outside. So I want to just play a little bit of this because you guys need to, I want y'all to notice something because he said these buildings were in great shape. Okay, this goes back to 2019, February 9th of 2019, when we made the school announcement video.
Peace and love, Black family. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson, King Kong Consciousness. I'm giving you an outside tour of the FDMG Academy. That's what we're doing right here. This building that you're looking at right now, this building.
This looks state of the art to you? Remember on Lord Jamar.
This is the yard.
Yeah, he said that's a run down.
Okay. There goes his rental car across the street.
This might be our garden. You know, we got to get that agricultural science in, but I think we're going to buy another piece of land to do the agriculture. I think we may leave this as
he's going to buy some more land to do the agriculture.
A playground.
See the trash bags?
Leave this.
There's trash bags. Listen, y'all, we'll get into this tomorrow. There's trash bags out there right now.
Playground
in 2025.
For the youth, right here. This may stay the playground for the youth. This building right now, that's a small gym, small gymnasium. The building that you're looking at, small gymnasium. Okay, that's the entrance. We got some graffiti we're gonna have to take care of, but this is a small gym.
There's graffiti up there in 2025.
We're going to turn this into a community center. All right. Patrice Lumumba, Robert Sobukwe Community Center, where we want to do parties, meet and greets, you know, think tanks, town hall meetings. Obviously.
See that mold down the wall? It's still there.
We got to do some cleaning up.
Look at that shit.
We're going to have to come in and do some cleaning up right here. Over here is the main school.
Look at the side of the wall.
I have to come in and do some cleaning.
Right here, bam. Look at that. Put it up full mass. Look at that mold going up the side of the wall. That's not paint, that's mold. You mean to tell me that school's going to be ready and all you got to do is put the tiles? You had to strip that whole interior, all that, in between the molds. If that mold is growing outside on the brick, I know it's on the inside. In the interior, I know for a fact it's in the interior.
And up right here. Over here is the main school.
Watch, let me show y'all something.
Cleaning up right. Robert Sabukwe Community Center, when we want to do parties, meet and greets, you know.
See all this mold down the side? This is all throughout the day in 2025. Let me show you what I mean right quick. That's a damn shame. 6.5 years later.
Oh, jeez.
And what you thought painting over it was going to get rid of the mold? That mold's just going to eat through the new paint.
We'll get into this tomorrow. They did erect a fence over the last, I think, 2 weeks. And that's Umar. He has to get in compliance with the city because, you know, all the fees that have been accumulated. There's some of the stuff on the wall, too, right here. But that's why the reason why Umar has erected this fence. I told Umar back in 2019 that that's something that he should have done from the beginning. I've been telling him that many times, in fact, but that's a bush right there. Looks like a tree. But let me see if I can find that part where he's walking on the side. Yeah, this all mowed up here. But there's one, oh, and that's, see all that down that side right there? But there's another one. It's just horrible. See right here.
There's mold everywhere.
Look at this. This is from a couple of days ago.
Look, down the whole side of the wall. Look at that. All this right here, mold. On this right side of the wall. You can see it going through the cracks of the wall. No way he's ever going to have that building done in time. All they got to do is lay the tiles down on the floor. What about the tiles in the ceiling, nigga?
See that? This is from a couple of days ago. This is the large gym right here. But this type of thing, this was going on back in 2019, and here we are 6.5 years later, and it's still going on. Look. See?
Think tanks, town hall meetings. Obviously, we got to do some cleaning up. I'm going to have to come in and do some cleaning up right here. Over here is the main school building.
Y'all see that? I wonder if he goes over.
Looking at the main care, but this is a small gym. We're going to turn this into a community center. All right. Patricia Lumumba, Robert Sabukwe Community Center. We want to do parties, meet and greets, you know, think tanks, town hall meetings. Obviously, we got to do some cleaning up. I'm going to have to come in and do some cleaning up.
Obviously.
Right over here is.
Look over there. It's not as much back then compared to a couple of days ago. So see this? Oh my God. If y'all see what I'm saying, hit the one, because this is the large gym right here. This is the large gym back in 2019. You don't see all of that mold that's there in 2025. Hit the one.
Damn. So this was the gym. He said this was the gym back in 2019. This is the front wall you about to see. You don't see no mold on there. Look, you see the front wall, ain't no mold. So the mold got worse.
So that mold that's there in 2025.
The mold got thicker. That's crazy. 10-foot wall of mold. That's crazy, crazy. That's ridiculous. Toxic Avenger mode, right?
Hit the one. It's a damn shame. Look at that. Yeah, Umar, he should be ashamed of himself. See that? You don't see that in this video right here. You see a little of it, but not like this. That's crazy.
It ain't that big.
Let me put a little more of this one.
Looking at the main.
That's 2019. And the bright yellow is now.
School building. You're looking at the main school
This is 2019.
Okay. This is the main school building. All right. Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
See, it's up there, but it's not the same as in 2025. It's still bad. I mean, let me not understate. It still looks horrible.
All right.
Yeah, it's still bad, but it ain't as thick.
Okay. Very large. This is the gym. We have a very large gym.
Yeah, it's worse. It's worse.
Yo, I don't know how people, when they say, I mean, for all that money y'all gave him, this is the building that he bought. Like, come on. That would have made me say, hold on, wait, this is what you spent my money on? You could have bought a small rundown ad. You could have bought a way better building than this. You went and found the cheapest thing that you can put money on because you probably spent up the money. That's why you leased it instead of buying the building. You said Hobo Camp Deluxe.
In 2025. Man, Umar, this is crazy.
You ain't do no renovations on this shit.
And this brother explains the reason why this is happening is because there's supposed to be these drainage pipes that go from the top all the way down and filter into this. You see that white pole pipe that's coming up out the ground next to the tree? If that is a tree, it might be a bush, but I think that's an actual tree. It could be a bush. But if you see that white pipe coming out the ground, it's supposed to go, it's supposed to connect it there, and the water drains out. But those on the side, those things, they don't exist anymore. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember what they're called, but it's just drainage. I wonder if they're up there. Let's see. I don't think so, because that's why you see that mold. Yeah, they're still not. They weren't there back then either.
Damn. The whole step. You're going to have kids walking up there. You're going to get sick walking in the building. Go ahead, try to open that shit. Ain't nothing but lawsuits coming. Go ahead and try to run that shit. There ain't gonna be nothing but lawsuits coming.
Pool in there. We're probably going to rent this swimming pool.
No,
so we can have the FDMG swim team. There's a large community park. Y'all see that park? That's a large community park. We can put a stage there, have our conscious hip-hop concert, our conscious R&B concert. We can have over 100 vendors. We can have over 100 vendors, brothers and sisters. You're still looking at the outside of the Frederick Douglass building, okay? The Frederick Douglass School building, state-of-the-art, beautiful on the inside once we're done with the renovations.
Yeah, beautiful. Once he's done with the renovations. It's not beautiful on the inside.
On the inside. Pull that up. Once we're done with the renovations, as you can see, it's a campus, brothers and sisters. This is a whole campus. This is your campus. Thank you to all my donors. We have 4 buildings. You're still looking at the Frederick.
It's 3 buildings.
Douglass building. I just took you around the Frederick Douglass building. I still have to show you the Marcus Garvey building. You saw the small gym. You saw the small gym. You saw the small gym, brothers and sisters. So here's one of the entrance.
What's that Viking show on HBO where it had what's the dude from Aquaman that was playing on that joint? What's that Viking show everybody loves? What was the name of that Viking show that everybody loved? The dude from Aquaman played on it. The fuck was something? What the fuck was the name of the Viking show? Game of Thrones. You nigga got a Game of Thrones style school. Nah, the Game of Thrones style school. That's what he did. This look like something from the Game of Thrones.
Raised up the steps to the Frederick Douglass building. Then we got all these large stones. They call a large stone.
Yeah, you notice it says Moyer Academy. Umar paints it over and acts like it's sacred. Cold ass. He's a cold.
Let me get this straight. You painted over a moldy ass, decrepitated ass, look like a fucking meteorite, and call it the sacred rock. Holy shit. I thought he put the rock there. That rock been sitting there since since Delaware was found. That's Plymouth Rock. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. That's Plymouth Rock right there. That rock been sitting there so long. Max, what's up?
Want to be cult leader. And this is from 2019. I want to be clear about this. We're in 2025. We're getting closer to the end of 2025.
We're going to paint that. We're going to use the stones as altars for the Orisha. Okay, we got to put beautiful windows, tinted windows. And this is the Frederick Douglass.
We got to get some Dayton's on this motherfucker. I'm sorry.
He said tinted windows. He said, "What you going to put some Dayton's on that motherfucker? Riding spenders. Throw some D's on it. Just bought a Cadillac."
I went back to the old school for a second. If we gonna put some Dayton's on this motherfucker, we gonna get some tinted windows, fam. We want some switches on this bitch.
You say you gonna put some Dayton's on that motherfucker? Yo, Leonard's stupid.
I'm so sorry.
Dayton's on that motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I couldn't should have did that. I apologize. we gonna get a pull out CD player. All right. I'm tripping.
Hey, you stupid, Mr. Judge.
I'm tripping. My bad. Sometimes I can't. I apologize. That's all I can say.
He gives you AIDS.
I said the jaw, strong jaws earlier. All right, let's keep going.
School main entrance. Entrance. If the child is in a wheelchair, they can go up the ramp. If the child is in a wheelchair, they can go up the ramp. Okay, brothers and sisters. Okay, the Frederick Douglass building. We got about 12 to 16 classrooms. We got a cafeteria in there. Can't go in right now, brothers and sisters, because we don't have the electric on. We got to get the lights turned on. Now you're looking at the Marcus Garvey building, right?
Max said there's more mold going into that school than it is children. You right. And the rapid rate that mold is growing, the mold is growing at a faster rate than you're renovating. That's the one thing everybody's missing right now. The mold, let me make myself big. The mold is growing at a faster rate than his renovations. School is never getting done. Never. You ain't gonna never see that school get done. The mold is growing at a faster rate than his renovations. And this video proves it. You ain't see no renovations for real. The only thing you see is him painting shit. Trying to paint over top of the mold, and you can clearly see the mold ate through the paint. He didn't do nothing to get the mold out. He just painted over top of it, and the mold ate through the paint.
No, what I did was I just reverted back because what he said, I'm sorry. When he said he gonna get the windows tinted, it just take me back to when I was a kid. You know, that's how we used to talk back then. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah, he said we gonna tint the windows. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's hilarious. Here we go.
Across the street is the Marcus Garvey building. We have two buildings. Right across the street is the Marcus.
You see that cat? Anyone see that cat hit the one? If you saw the cat hit the one. Most of y'all didn't see it because it was hiding from Umar's ass. So you didn't want to see that cat hit the one. It was sitting there. It was sitting there hiding. Here he comes. Here comes that big old.
Now you're looking at the Marcus Garvey building.
There you go. He's like, he ain't gonna see me. If I just watch this.
No lights. As soon as you shut the door, darkness.
Let me throw this alarm on.
Watch this.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. He said, let me throw this alarm on. The second that door shut, darkness, everybody. Everybody, darkness.
Let me throw this alarm on.
When you hear the door shut,
watch this.
Clink, darkness. What alarm? Ain't no electricity in that bitch. I don't know how nobody caught that. Why? What alarm? You just shut the door and everything went black. Meaning ain't no electricity in that motherfucker. What alarm are you setting? This follower's got to be the dumbest motherfuckers ever, yo. I didn't think the followers could get no dumber than Polite or Young Pharaoh followers, but these are extraordinary dumb. These are at a whole nother level of dumb. His followers are a whole nother level of dumb, of stupidity. His followers hit a all-time high of stupidity. He just told you he about to set an alarm. He shuts the door. The door shuts. Pitch black. Ain't no emergency lights, nothing. That means there's no electricity, fam.
Throw this alarm on.
Just like when you want to turn on the heat. Well, you can hear him clicking some type of button.
See how it doesn't arm? Because he's lying.
That nigga was dialing numbers on a cell phone.
See, normally you'll hear a beep and then
there's a light
to tell you that you got a certain amount of time.
So he won't back outside.
Now, in 2025, when he does that, because now in 2025 he has electricity on that side of the street, you'll hear it on. It'll beep, then it start beeping quicker beeps, so that you know how much time you have to get up out of there before it activates. See, this is just another example of Umar lying. What he did was he put.
Yeah, but he could have an alarm app on his other phone and make it seem like there's an alarm. There's clearly no electricity. He could have an app on his phone that make that alarm sound on that other phone that he uses. He has two phones. He could just download the alarm app on one phone and act like he's turning the alarm on. Just activate that app on his phone. See, trust me, man, there's 170 years of life, 27 years of life. You only 27? Mr. Judge, you're only 27? Just when you think you can't get no dumber, it will. Amazingly will. You're only 27? Holy shit, you're young. You're almost 10 years younger than me. You don't act or sound 27. Your political views, I would have thought you were a lot older. Not from the way you sound, your political views. I would have thought you were a lot older. I thought you were around my age, maybe a little older, because of your political views. Or your political analysis on Trump. It makes you sound a lot older. Not too many people that's 27 have your political analysis and views. I don't know nobody 27 that got that even cares about politics.
Batteries inside of the alarm system, but there's no electricity. So you can still put batteries in this. It's going to actually light up and everything, right? And so he's to run this. It's another scam. He would hit the button, and it's not because it's connected to the power, because there is no power, obviously. He does what he does. He hits the buttons on a little keypad, and they beep. But once he puts in the fake code, you don't hear the system do anything. It doesn't arm itself. It doesn't give you any warning in terms of how much time you have to get out the building before it activates. But why not? Because it wasn't activated. There was no alarm system. Why lie about shit like that, Umar? He lies about stuff. He don't even got a lie.
Because there ain't no fucking electricity. That's why he's lying about it.
Lie about the fake phone call. You ain't got to do all that. And again, in 2025, because I've seen videos in 2025 where he actually arms it, and it's legit because you hear it. It actually arms. It goes through the arming sequence. Same thing if you come in, if it's armed, it's going to start beeping. You have a certain amount of time to put the code in before the alarm goes off, right? He be lying about stuff that's just totally unnecessary. Okay, here they are inside right here.
It's like shine a light on them. I ain't got no light. I'm getting it. I don't like it.
Who wanna? Hanira, let me use your phone. You ain't got it on, right? Just the light.
Yeah, most of these women aren't around anymore.
Okay, so here y'all see we start with a classroom right here. Let's see how I can do that. Got a classroom right here. A lot of the books are still here. You know what I mean? So then that's one classroom. That's two classrooms.
I ain't no electricity in there.
And this is just the middle school. The high school that we just came out of is much larger. But this is still good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Desks and stuff in there too.
Yeah. So that's three.
Yeah, thank you for making me feel like a dinosaur. He said Grandpa T-Rex up in here.
That's more of an office. That's more of an office, but you couldn't make them in the classrooms. That's your exit right there.
Wait a minute. He got his donors walking through it. Now, if I'm donating to this school, and you said you've been working on it doing renovations, and I walk up in this motherfucker, there ain't no electricity. How the fuck was you renovating? That's my first question. How would you renovate? Ain't no electricity. Yeah, you definitely have more experience than the average 27-year-old. You got more experience than I was at 27. Shit, you got more experience than me now. I'm 10 years, damn near 10 years older than you. 9 years older than you. And I don't know the shit that you know about politics. But that's my first question. Wait a minute, bro. How are you renovating anything? Ain't no electricity. Because he like it dark, so he can sit in there and smoke, and get high.
This might be the girls' school. This might be the Anna Douglas, Amy Garvey Academy.
See the manipulation? That's the manipulation right there.
Yes.
Bathroom. We got to. You see what they did in the bathrooms?
Excellent.
We got to restore the bathrooms. Bathroom. Look at that, brother Ron. You see this? I'm trying to understand what they was looking for up in my roof like this, because I don't know what's up there that's so valuable that you got to tell. Don't touch no wires. Okay. Right here, a lot of the ceiling torn down, but that's nothing. That's probably gonna be the computer room, because that's already set. And then there you go. Now that classroom is nice and ready. No damage. You see that one? No damage. So we in good shape.
Oh, that's big.
Here go some lockers for the babies.
Man, that's horrible.
He said, hey,
Another
Remy,
large class.
donate, hold on, wait. Hold on. Hey, Mr. John, yo, you out of pocket. He said, hey, Remy, donate to my restaurant. It's got no water, no power, no cooks, but I'll give you a tour. He said, donate to my restaurant. I ain't got wait, let me let you know. It ain't got no water, ain't no electricity, no power, ain't no cooks. Let me give you a tour. Dummies clean, cheering at seeing a ruined bathroom. That's what I was like, wait, what the fuck are they cheering for? Let me go back. What the fuck was they cheering for?
Touch no wires. Okay.
Look, you heard them. Don't touch them wires. Look at all this exposed. This what Malik was talking about.
I'm trying to understand what they was looking for up in my roof like that.
Look. Wires hanging out. Look, put it up full mass. Wires hanging out the roof, y'all. Wires hanging out the roof. Oh man, this fucking weather got my nose fucking stuffed like a motherfucker, yo. It started raining out here. And when it rains, the house get like humid and it makes my nose fucking stuffed. But anyway, look. Exposed wires. Now you notice he ain't never said nothing about them rewiring anything. This all right here needs to be rewired. All this shit here. All this shit needs to be rewired and fixed by electricians. Now, one time did you hear that he said he had an electrician come in and fix them wires? But all you need is floor tiles for it to be done?
It's because I don't know what's up there that's so valuable that you got to tell, don't touch no wires. Okay.
And you heard her say, don't touch the wires.
Right here, a lot of the ceiling torn down, but that's nothing. That's probably gonna be the computer room.
That's probably gonna be the computer room. Can you start? Wait, can you? And this is how you know he's selling them a dream. I'm not making no decisions on what room is going to be what until these rooms are fucking refurbished. How are you making decisions? Oh, this is probably going to be such and such. This probably you ain't even refurbished the room yet. You ain't even renovate the room. I'm not making no decisions about anybody. I'm not even a contractor, and that's like basic. No, that's common sense. How are you telling me what room is going to be what, and you ain't even fixed the shit yet? I don't understand that. I'm not walking through a building with wires sticking out. Right. He said that's Area 51, not a school for black boys. Seeing aliens come out the building and shit. He tried to say a peanut-sized room with no books was going to be a library. What the fuck? That's what they was cheering for? God damn. What else getting stuck in here? Just door closed too.
That's already set. And then there you go. Now that classroom is nice and ready. No damage. You see that one? Yes. No damage. So we in good shape.
Oh, that's big.
Here go some lockers for the babies.
Man, that's horrible.
I want to know what they were screaming about.
Another large classroom.
They're not babies. They're young scholars.
Young scholars.
They're not babies.
Young scholars. Another large classroom right
Baby
here.
stops at 5.
Somebody said, why you got all the ladies with me? Don't worry about it. Half of them are.
Look at the boy with the hoodie.
Young scholars, another large
This
classroom.
boy right here, these two niggas, them niggas know it's some bullshit. These two guys right here, look at their faces. They like, all right, man, this is some bullshit.
Right here.
Especially him. He like, nah, this is some bullshit.
Somebody said, why you got all the ladies with me? Don't worry about it. Half of them already married. Relax.
And then you think that's not ain't gonna stop you from fucking them. That is not gonna stop you from fucking them. You just told us the other day when somebody said something about the motherfucking the fucking date with the doctor. Is your wife, if I ask your wife, is she gonna want to date with the doctor? You're prisoner and all this other shit. That ain't gonna stop you from fucking.
All right.
That's what they gotta think about.
That boy got a hot dog pack in the back of his head. Hold on.
I'm already married. Relax.
This nigga got a pack of hot. This nigga got a flip side face. He got a flip side. He got a whole nother face in the back of his head. Call that nigga flip side. This nigga look there with the mouth. There with the no. That's the nose. That's the mouth. The ears, eyes. This nigga, call that nigga flip side. He got a whole nother face in the back of his head.
All right.
That's what they gotta think about, bro. We're talking about success. We're talking about history. That's what you're thinking about.
Another good school.
He tried to
Classroom.
manipulate.
Yeah, that's what Umar's doing. But you see all the trash and filth in here?
The lock.
Now, this is I believe this is the larger. Let me see.
I popped
I
this.
think this is the larger.
Hold on, man. I gotta get this done.
This school is a little smaller.
Okay, no, this is the smaller school. So he's actually, I give him credit because he actually cleaned a lot of this trash out of here. These signs right here are warnings not to drink the water. There's these signs posted on the doors. There's one near the above the drinking fountain too, because the buildings have been sitting so long that the water would have been contaminated. Plus the EPA situation too. But anyway, I give Umar credit. See that sign right there on the bathroom stall? I give Umar credit because he did clean a lot of this trash out of here. So I'll always give credit where credit is due.
Office, but you couldn't make them in the class.
But I want to make another point that he should have done this before he gave the tour. But the idea of having women in particular, I don't mean to be sexist, but this is just how men should function as the protectors of women. He shouldn't have had women up in here in the first place in these types of conditions. No electricity, no light, trash and filth all over the place, exposed wires hanging out of the ceiling. Who knows what else is up in there? Again, these buildings prior to Umar acquiring them, they have been sitting for 4 years. No ventilation, right? Boarded up. He shouldn't have had anyone in there, especially women or children. And he had children in here, a little boy in there at one point. I don't think it's this video.
That's your exit right there. This might be the girls' school. This might be the Anna Douglas, Amy Garvey Academy.
Oh, that's what they were cheering for. Because he said this might be the girls' school. Better hope it ain't in high school. None of them girls turn 18. He like young women. That's why he don't bring up his third baby mama. Look her up. You better hope none of them kids turn 18 when they graduate.
Yes.
Bathroom. We got to. You see what they did in the bathrooms.
Excellent.
We got to restore the bathroom.
See that sign right there? That tells people not to drink the water because it's contaminated.
Bathrooms. Bathroom. Look at that.
Again.
Brother Ron, you see this?
See the sign is posted there on the stall, but also on the door.
I'm trying to understand what they was looking for up in my roof like this, because I don't know what's up there. That's
damn. This is state of the art. It's in great condition.
so valuable that you got to tell. Don't touch no wires. Okay.
He said, I thought Umar whipped out the coat, and that's why they was yelling. Blow? You do blow? Woo! God damn.
Right here, a lot of the ceiling torn down, but that's nothing. That's probably gonna be the computer room, because that's already set. And then there you go. Now that classroom is nice. And
I should take this video right now and put it into Premiere Pro and increase the lighting so we can see exactly what's going on up in there.
ready. No damage. You see that one? Yes. No damage. So we in good shape.
Oh, that's big.
No damage. Bro, you see why he didn't go all the way in there. You can clearly see the tiles missing at the top of the goddamn roof. That's why he didn't go all the way in there.
No damage. You see?
No damage. Tile missing, tile missing, tile missing. All exposed wire. Pretty sure it's an exposed wire.
That one?
Yes.
No damage. So we in good shape.
Oh, that's big.
There go some lockers for the babies.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said stay. What's up, Jay Witt? That's what he said. He said stay of the art. Y'all want me?
Now, no, that's what, no damage. Now, this lady has a good point. In the beginning, he told you that this school was state of the art. Now, when you walked into that building, when you pulled up to the motherfucker and saw the mold, you mean to tell me that you just look. That's how dumb his supporters, that everybody in that building are a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm going to flat out say it. Every single person, including the elders, are a bunch of fucking idiots. He told you, he said, what kind of art? He told you before you pulled up that he had a state-of-the-art building and you pulled up to a building full of mold. I don't even want to go in. You told me this was state-of-the-art. Tell me what was state-of-the-art about this motherfucking building. Oh, you got to come in, brother? Okay. Maybe you did something on the inside. But the outside is falling apart. So that right there, red flag, whoop, on the play. We throwing the flag. You walk in, there's wires hanging out the ceiling. Shit, no electricity. State of the art, my ass. State of the ass. That's what it is. State of the trash. The state of trash. I'm gonna remix it. Give me a little bit. It ain't state of the art. State of the ass.
To do that too, I can do it while we're live streaming. Hit the 1, and then we can play it at the end of this live stream.
Another large classroom.
They're not babies. They're young scholars.
Young scholars.
Okay.
Young scholars. Sign.
Look at that.
FDMG school. It's just a computer room. Rehab the bathroom, y'all. Is that everybody out? Brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Wow.
State of the art.
We'll tip the grip.
Shout out.
Tip the grips.
Peace and love, black family. This is the Prince Scholars at Ifa Tunde University.
Yes.
They go sharing.
Black power.
They go tip the grip.
Black power.
And he showed them the gym that was already done. Now, he said he did renovations to this gym. I saw these people pushing water in the dark out of this gym. Nothing has changed. The gym looks exactly the same. The gym is the only thing that stayed intact. And that's why he stayed in that gym as if now it's clicking. That's why he stayed in that gym acting like he was doing something, because the gym was already done. The gym already looked like something was done. So he stayed in that motherfucker pretending as if he was doing something in that thing. Knowing that gym, all you had to do is get the water out. Oh, God, at least one done eating. Well, I ain't cooking it while I'm eating.
Leroy.
Yeah, baby.
Your brother Ron. Nigga Cali. Holly, man.
You got brother Ron.
Oh, that's brother Ron right there. He look like a twin to the other guy.
You know what I mean? So tell me what's your thing? Give me.
Let me stop. We ain't gonna do them like that today. Okay, so let's get back on track here. I don't know. We got so blown off, but it's all good. So
a bunch of wade in the water niggas and some old desperate ladies that's trying to get their old coochie knocked off. Or is it just a bunch of fucking idiots? I think it's both. A bunch of idiots.
What I'm going to do is while let me see, which video was I just playing? I don't know which one that is. Was it this one? No. It's this one. Let me see what the beginning is so I can. Okay, so it's him standing at the door. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and process this video while we're live streaming, if you guys don't mind. Okay, let me get all these other videos out of here so that we can get back on track here. All right, so let's get back to, let me do these super chats because I'm so behind. I have to do these quick because I know we said 2 hours, but we ain't got to the video yet. So let's see here. I got Iceman Bam. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Handy, thank you so much. Tippity, this is what got us bowled off right here. Okay, thank you, Tippity Tappity. TD Rata says, Mama Oya blew the goons off the stand. Yeah.
Women off. I get approached by women. I think it comes with the territory. Women, I think, are naturally attracted to men who exude a certain type of aura. I've been told I have a very Shango type personality. They like men who are in the forefront, who are powerful, who are leaders, who are organizers, who are educated, who can take care of them financially. So I kind of meet all those requirements.
I'm right here. Come bring it.
Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. I answered the call. I do not have a criminal record. Oh,
they kill me every time.
Nah, I got this.
Birdman. He said he don't got no criminal record. Yeah, you do. Yes, the fuck we do. They just looked up Umar Johnson and not Jermaine Shoemaker. You look up Jermaine, you're gonna find a bunch of possession charges of cocaine.
I answered the call. I do not have a criminal record. I have never done time in a prison or a jail. But
you don't have to have done time in a prison or a jail to have a criminal record. And you're right, Umar Johnson doesn't have a criminal record, but Jermaine Shoemaker does.
But these 4 individuals have went too far. One of them is, I need this motherfucker's address. I'm going to go see him.
Now, tell me that doesn't tie in to what the chick just said in the last video. Tell me that doesn't tie into what she was just trying to tell us. Throat goat lady.
This weekend, enough is enough. Number 2 is homosexual. Find that coward's address. Work or home. Find it. I'm pulling up on him.
His work or home. Trying to find people address to pull up to their work or home.
He's been hiding out lately, but he started the whole shit. He a little bitch from Philly. We used to work at the same charter school, Keppera Charter School. Okay, find that because he started this. I'ma see your okay. And another one is she's the one on YouTube.
A female. He wanted to find her address so he can pull up on a female. Crazy.
I want to pull up on her when I go out to for the parent training. Lenore Honor. I'm tired of this bitch. This is the weak ass dude who got nothing but YouTube videos about me on YouTube. Lenorhonor. I had enough of him too. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. I'm in your ass.
Wait, you said he killed. Wait, first of all, pause. Wait, hold on. Back that up. What did you say?
Me on YouTube. Lenorhonor. I had enough of him too. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. I'm in your ass. I'm in your ass.
Wait, what? Sir, brother, we are the world. We are the children. Hello down there in the figure home. Brother, we the same. No, we not the same. But we are the world. We are the children. brother. Hold on. What the fuck you just say? We are the world. We are the children. Nigga say that to me. Fuck all the gangster shit. I'm calling cops. Nigga say some shit like that to me. Fuck all the gangster shit. I'm calling cops. Or he getting shot. One or the other. If I can't get to you right away to bust one of your ass, no diddy, I'm calling the police. Isn't it? Oh, hell no.
Who got nothing but YouTube videos about me on YouTube. Lenorhonor. I had enough of him too. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. 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 Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. We are in the middle of a war. I want all my...
Right. You're gonna pick the right one. Have somebody show up to the crib and they're gonna be about that life. Tell you what. You show up to my crib. That's all I'm saying. You show up to my crib. You better be prepared. Fight for your life. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't making no threats. I'm making promises. You show up to this month. You show up to this crib, or wherever I'm staying. You better be prepared. Fight for your life. Especially if my little brother there. You definitely need to fight for your life. That nigga ain't asking no questions. He shoot first, then ask questions. Matter of fact, he not asking questions, period.
My Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done.
And I got that little peanut live 215. I get it with the 38.
Oh man, Umar be tripping. He be tripping so bad.
Got that dirty hair.
Somebody said no Diddy. What in the world? Well, I try to tell y'all. Lene, what you do to this man? I know this is in the past. This is before, but anyway, temper.
Wait. What did he just tell his people to do?
Nah, I got this. We are in the middle of a war. I want all my Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done.
I feel it in Philly. When you tell somebody to grip up, that means strap up, aka grab your gun, prepare for war. Grip up means Philly niggas like to say, I'm gonna grip that thing. I'm gonna grip the gat, or grip the hammer, or grip the stick. You grip anything. That means a pew pew. And out here, right? When a nigga tell you to grip up, that means grab that pew pew. But look, hey man, my brother got that 4-4 dirty hair. That thing boom like a mother. That thing clean. I gotta clean mine. That thing clean. He got the 4-4 dirty hair. That thing boom. Pew me motherfucker, right? You show up to my crib talking about some bullshit about Umar. If you want to.
Oh man, Umar be tripping. He be tripping so bad. Somebody said no Diddy.
I got a family.
What in the world?
I
try to tell y'all. Lene, what you do to this man?
I go jail with a smile on my face.
Before, but anyway, temporal mechanics. We're gonna get to the temporal mechanics. Ooh. Star Trek, all right.
Oh, let me look that up. Let me look that up real quick because I think I know what that is. Ruger Red Hawk. Ooh. That's that joint that Joker had in Batman. That's that Jack Nicholson joint he had in Batman. He pulled it out like that. I ain't never seen a nigga take so long to pull his gat out because the motherfucking muzzle. This nigga said. Almost threw his arm out beside it. Oh, the big that, yeah, that's what I'm looking at right here. That's that thing fucking Jack Nicholson had in Batman when he played the Joker. Good Lord. He said he came with the pew magic because right.
Oh man, y'all crazy this chat room. Pause. No Diddy on.
Stevens 334. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. God damn. God damn.
De Niro Jones. Why you got what's his name all there? He's a blood. All right, let's keep going.
With the dumb from the Hates. Shout out to the Goonie Goons who been reaching out to me. Goonie Goons is ready to do what they need to do. My Goons is ready to pull up on him.
The mythical Goonie Goons that Umar Johnson is referring to would be the same so-called black boy thugs that Umar Johnson wants to murder.
Hey, a lot of information, man. That's what he
said. That is true.
Allegedly, allegedly, that's what Umar said. Shout out to information, man. All right, let's go.
Boys who got the thug energy.
Shout out to the Goonie Goons who been reaching out to me.
I know, because I do therapy with them thugs.
Shout out to the Goonie Goons.
But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going.
No, I did not know that. I should not is building a school in Africa. He needs to build a school here. But hey, as long as he's building something with his money.
To sleep for God.
Shout out to the Goonie Goons.
I am a representative of Infants and Tuesdays for Principal Mr. Dr. Umar Johnson. That's right. My name is Big Squid.
He said Principal Mr. Tuesday.
And I'm a representative of the Central Illinois team of the Goonie Goons.
Goonie Goons.
Okay. The white man wants us to think they all unreachables. 90% are reachable. 10%?
Goonie Goons.
We will have to have a civil war with them, and that's facts.
I want all my Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done with the dumb shit from the haters.
Hey, Mr. Dr. Umar Johnson, we got them, bro. You don't let us say no more. The Goonie Goons, man, everybody out of Bone Gap and Kish Cashkill. Yo, we ride the Shickanacks and all the Goonie Goons. We doing this. Team Infant and Tuesday.
Looking forward to seeing all my brothers who ride with me, my Goonie Goons who ride with me from Chi. The brothers in Chi ride hard. They hit me up. They say, Doc, if you have any problem, call this number. We not playing. You understand? We will do time for you. We will die for you.
That nigga lying his ass off. That nigga lying like a motherfucker.
If you ever have a problem when you come to the city, you hit me up. So I got like 50 goons.
But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. For God!
Well, I ain't worried about why Mr. Principal Dr. Umar Johnson ain't made his school yet. You know how to make bricks? You know how long it takes to make bricks by yourself?
How long?
What's wrong with you? You gotta make bricks. You gotta teach. Teachers teaching.
Yeah, you do. You gotta teach.
You know how hard it is to teach teachers teaching?
Yeah.
So you can go out and teach. Making bricks like bricks, not cocaine bricks. I don't even know sand, dirt, and other stuff that go on the brick, and you make it.
I don't even know how to make it. But sand, dirt, yo.
To make bricks, then you gotta teach teachers teaching.
That's a lot of work.
Y'all ain't know the man who the foremost voice for black folks everywhere where people live at. We ain't going for that shit, man.
Lee Nor Honor, we got to get it.
Okay,
Lee Nor Honor, we coming for you.
Here we go.
Oh, we coming for you. Oh, we coming for Lee Nor Honor. Oh, yes.
Umar Johnson's father had this to say about Umar's threats of physical violence.
Okay, Umar, I know you know where I am.
All right. See, his daddy shouldn't have did all that. This clout chasing off your own son. He was a deadbeat too. Anyway, there you have it. Okay, let me do these other super chats real quick, then we're gonna get to the video. Thank you again, Thierry Vera. Daxter sent in a super sticker. Thank you so much, Daxter. I appreciate it. Also, Daxter says, shame on Jermaine. You right about that. He ain't got no shame.
Come on, that's it. We thank you, Jesus.
Amen. Oh, it's a fake ass. Listen, I'm not even.
This nigga sold crack to his dad talking on stage talking about this nigga that sold crack to his own goddamn dad talking about something on stage talking about amen. Get your goofy ass out of here. You just sold crack to your own fucking father. What is he playing now? All right, y'all. I'm going to bed. I told y'all I wasn't going more than 2 hours anyway. I'm telling you, he said bricks. I'm fucking tired. I need to head down to my mother's. Catch this Uber. I'll be up early in the morning. So, unless y'all got another video y'all would like me to go over, I don't have any more videos to go over. Anybody? If I ain't got one, I'm hopping in this Uber and I'm chucking the deuces. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck the deuces. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Hopefully tomorrow ain't another 12-hour day where I can give y'all some more time. But I'm tired. So peace.